So one of the questions is, describe your grandmother's house. Oh, what did it smell like, sound like, feel like to be there? Oh, that's an easy question. What did it smell like? Wood. It was two different houses. We had a white cinder block house, if you know what cinder block is, cinder block house across the street at the crossroad, and we had a wooden house. Um, Majority of my childhood memories before she became ill is at the wood house, where we had a wood burning stove. That's where a lot of flapjacks were cooked, where the cornbread was cooked, biscuits were cooked. That's where I remember being outside, maybe it was in the smokehouse or it could have been in the kitchen, making souse meat. And she would, because we had a working farm and we had animals that they would take to slaughter. It's a way of living in the country. But and you get your meat from a butcher back in the day. This is the way it came through. They would take the cows to slaughter or pigs to slaughter, and typically you just killed your own chickens. But I remember we would bring back the meat after taking one of our animals, livestock, to the slaughterhouse, and we would come back with all this meat. And there's certain parts of the animal, if you're listening, you probably know, and I don't, but there's certain parts of the animal you would use to grind up to make like hamburger meat, to make sausage, to make souse meat, to make pudding. Oh God, you name it. See, this is this question makes me think back all that. But I remember those smells of that fresh meat. Ugh, I'm not a meat eater now, y'all, but I still remember the smells. And I also remember we had what they call a smokehouse. And in the smokehouse, our meats would hang up and they would be salted and heavily salted. We'd go get these really big bags of salt and cure the meat. Now, mind you, I'm like 5, 6, 7, and I still remember this. Um, but I remember what it smelled like when you walked into the the smokehouse. It My nose would open up. I remember as a kid, it would just feel so cool and the salty kind of smell. Um, yeah.